it will kill. This cigar will be enjoyable. This blade, it will cut. And of course, I'm channeling Doug Marqueta for you guys who are watching right now. The Forged in Fire Cali fighting master, whatever, martial artist. I love that show, by the way. Love that show. Forged in Fire. You guys ever seen that? Yeah, Forged in Fire.
Where they make knives?
Yeah, they do. It's actually pretty doggone cool, man. I started us already. I'm gonna do that, little chit chat, little hey, how you doing? Then we'll do a 30-second to make sure that everybody is with us. Is that all right with you guys? Are you guys?
Do we have a choice at this point?
No, they're really not that many choices. And for you guys who are just tuning in, it was supposed to be Hawaiian Shirt Day. Let me just begin with that. He brought it up.
What are we in high school now? Spirit days?
He brought it up, and I'm not gonna touch you. You didn't have to Jesus. You're like going over there. It's like Havana, Cuba over there. You're right. No, okay, no. He said Hawaiian Shirt Day on Saturday. I even had the hat, broken arm, and everything. I did it, and Mike wears a lovely shade of dove gray, and you're wearing Bethlehem Narcissistic. What does that say? Bethlehem Narcissist? I have no idea what it says on there.
Heathen Nation. Heathen
Nation, baby. Heathen Nation. Not to be confused with Bethlehem Narcissist. Completely different school. So
that's not even how it looks spelled backwards. I don't understand where you're getting that.
I just had to double down on 2 Percocets because I smacked the heck out of my arm today. And
Listen, if you had me left over.
I'm telling you, Adam Collins put in a good prayer for me because I tell you, yes, it will kill. It's become one of my go-to man shows, dude. I love that Forged in Fire show. Doug Marqueta is awesome. And your blade, it will kill. I'm like, man, this guy's getting paid to be a psycho on TV. You need a job like that to get a paycheck, to be in front of a camera and just be psychotic.
I was a boxer for a little while.
Yeah, there is that. There is that. Today we are all smoking a house blend, a little Churchill, and a little Maduro, some flavor profiles.
Because I fucked up.
Yeah, Bethany Miller. I kid you not. So the story behind it is, I was fixing the cable on the router, and I'm not joking. The box went forward. There was a couple of bottles and glasses there. I went to reach with my bad arm, and I smacked the heck out of the edge of my dresser, right where I had hit myself. And I tell you what, folks, there were prayers, there was calling downs, there was moments of yes, and so I couldn't take it anymore. I said, double down on the Percocet.
So yes, the second half of the show could get interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if by the last 30 minutes I'm like drooling or dozing this, yeah. He's gonna be like, "Hey, Duncan, get up, Duncan." That's because of that.
Duncan, does it hurt when I do this?
Oh man, I'll tell you what, guys. I hope everybody's doing well.
I'll smack your elbow if you start
yeah, that may not be good. Good. What's going on, Will? Most all the best to you, man. Listen, hola, mi viejita linda, ¿cómo tú estás? Thank you very much, everybody, for jumping on board. Listen, I'm glad we got this going. Let me go ahead and give you guys 30 seconds to gather your thoughts. Get ready, because here we come. This is Los Tres Maduros in 30 seconds. Right back with you guys.
Here in a second.
He was turning it for me. Interpret that as you will.
Turning what?
Interpret that as you will, Mikey. Interpret that as you will. I'm just saying.
The cigar fuck nuts.
He said, "Can I turn that for you?" And I said, "Only if you say Big Daddy." And he didn't. He didn't say Big Daddy. He didn't. He kept it clean. He kept it, but just saying.
I was saying it as a joke, but you were like, "Yeah, go for it."
Well, the offer was there.
What? Because you can't do the stranger anymore? You had to find a real
The
stranger?
offer was there. The offer was there. Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is Los Tres Maduros. Thank you very much for jumping on board with us. Immediately to my broken left wing of resentment here, we have the main man himself. This is the guy that when they asked for permission to do the surgery on the UFOs, this is the guy that they did that. This is Mike the Man Striegel. You gave permission. You said, go ahead and do it.
He's a rocket surgeon?
I'm a rocket surgeon.
Well, he's a rocket surgeon. I mean, he's that guy. He's the man that they go to when the aliens land and they need surgery. That's Mike right there. He's the one that does it.
Okay.
Are you sure they don't go to Kathy or Oscar?
You mean actually people?
No. Because those guys do their own things. Mike does that, CIA covert, hangar 108 or all stuff. But enough about him and his alien abduction stories.
What the hell?
Is it 108?
No.
It's Hangar 18.
Very good.
Hangar 18. I added a
Good
zero
song,
in there. Hangar
It is a great song.
108? Hangar 108?
Hangar 18.
Hangar 18. Hangar 18.
No.
Hangar 18. At 16, she's too young. Hang her at 18. No, that's not how the song goes. You're not going to hang her at 18?
Why would you hang anybody?
I don't know. I'm just saying. He said it's a
You
good
just took
song.
it to a
Completely
really weird level.
left
Yeah.
field and then hung right over the edge.
We jumped the rumble strips. We're
Completely.
screwed.
And immediately to the right hand of God, it is the main man himself right here. This is the Irish Stallion. This is the 1-2 punch kid. This is Seamus Tolle wearing Bethlehem United underneath right there. Is that what it says?
Heathen Nation.
Heathen Nation, not to be confused with Bethlehem United Methodist Church. That's not what it says, is it? No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. Bethany Miller says, as we are opening up entertainment, international travel, what country can I travel where my dollar can have the most impact while I vacation?
Honduras.
Well, I just saw a commercial today for Puerto Rico. It was a beautiful commercial. That could be a good one. Of course, it's a U.S. protectorate, if I'm not mistaken. So territory, your money.
They are wildly patriotic.
Yeah, but the money people say, it's the same spending there as it is here. I don't know. You can still find some great deals now on vacations.
Honduras.
Honduras is good. Again, just always, I would say this, if you're going to Honduras, Nicaragua, communicate with the hotel or the resort that you're going to be staying at.
And stay there.
Yeah, stay there. Make sure that they have...
lest ye get mugged.
Well, a lot of these places, and I don't mean this in a bad way, because of the nature of the countries, they actually have, driver services.
Mm-hmm.
They have a great tourism package that the actual hotel will offer you. So if you're a fan of cigars and the cigar subculture, there's a lot to be seen in Central and South America. I have an uncle in Costa Rica, which they call it the Switzerland of Central America. It's a beautiful country.
Cozumel has the day drivers.
There you go.
You pay the driver
there
X amount
for the whole day.
Yep.
Nice, dude. That's Cozumel, Mexico.
Yep.
Rogelio, which is a good friend of ours,
Mhm.
he's from Panama. Again, beautiful country as well. So there's a lot of new places that I think are opening up. And I think that the biggest and neatest thing is that they're offering a lot of bang for your buck for getting tourism back in.
Oh yeah, everybody's looking for every dollar they can get.
As a matter of fact, that was today. I want to say thank you to our good buddy James Kirk from Puerto Rico. He had Dr. Oscar Rodriguez on his show, and I got invited. That was one of the questions that I said, guys, you are in the Caribbean. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic has the tourism trade started to just come right back up and ramp up, and that's what they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody is out to bring in that American dollar, man.
Mm-hmm.
They are like 3 for the price of 1 deals and whatever it is you can get. Even Disney says that if you do a 3-2 night in Orlando, they give you an extra 2 nights or 2 days. And not that I'm looking to go to Disney anyways, but
No.
Just look around. There's a lot of great deals out there.
My ex-wife got a 3-for-1 deal one time.
I don't think he's talking about a vacation.
No.
She married me and had 3 other guys on the side.
Wow. And on that note, let me drink some water, and it is water, thank God, because wow, that's a hard pill to swallow. I'm sure that's not what she said.
No. She probably didn't have any trouble at all.
Yeah, anyways, I'm not touching that subject at all, dude. Love you, respect you, hail to the no. Yeah, that's not happening in my book.
No.
But tonight we're smoking one of our little house blends. It's the Churchill Maduro. It's one of our kind of like go-to favorites. You bought just not too long ago a bundle of the Gordos in the Maduro. How are you liking that, man?
I love them. The problem is, if you go with a straight cut, it gets a little too much airflow.
Mm-hmm.
So you almost have to do either a V cut or a punch.
Kind of condense it a little bit so you have a little bit more of mass, so the air has to travel through that. I can definitely respect that. I think that's actually not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes when a cigar has a little bit too much of great draw, that can work also against it. You know, I like a cigar to not fight me.
You want just a little bit of resistance.
Yeah, you know, just enough to say, hey, how you doing? How are you? I'm going to resist you for a little bit.
Yeah. It's playing hard to get.
Love you, respect you.
Hey, enough with the love and respect. What is going on? There's not that kind of show.
But
Jesus.
now, other than that, the construction's great. You know, I haven't had any issues with it, like splitting or the leaf or the wrapper coming apart or anything like that.
Awesome, dude.
The flavor is pretty much even across all the cigars that I've had. They're pretty consistent, not anything like really weird.
No roller coasters.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you guys. I mean, I had a really bad start to my week on Monday, as we talked about it on Wednesday.
Did you?
I had a really bad start to the week, as you can all obviously tell.
And a pretty bad end of the week too.
Almost, dude. Almost. I tell you what, man. Because you know, there's a saying that every time you have a bad fall or you hurt yourself, everything else goes straight to that damn arm or wherever it is, dude. How was you guys' week? I mean, how was your week, Seamus? You know, you said you had a bit of a rough day. I mean, how's your week been? What's going on, man? What's going on with Seamus, the man, Tully? By the way, it's your turn next time. I'm just saying, just get ready.
Okay.
Just think some shit up good.
No, that's all right.
Just make it up if you got to.
It'll be like Biden's press conference. You know, I'll just read off of a piece of paper.
You know the thing.
Yeah.
That thing. John Stowe, what's going on, big brother from Atlanta? What's happening, man? Look at that. So how was your week? Come on, walk us through it. How was your week?
Pretty usual.
Except for the truck thing.
There was a truck thing?
There was a truck thing.
There was a truck thing.
Before the truck thing, I get told, yeah, all you gotta do is go here, drop off this concrete, and then come right back. Surprise, you gotta stay.
It's gonna tell you did not turn it well enough. I'm just saying, you did not turn it. When you offered to turn a man's cigar, just saying, you gotta turn it. He didn't turn my cigar, and we're talking cigars only. Well enough.
You're clamping down with your teeth.
Well, I was clamping down with the two good teeth that I have from mouth. I look like cousin Jethro from the Hillbillies or some shit. Anyways, okay, you had a truck.
Yes, the master, sir. I'll light your cigar for you, sir.
Oh, he went there. He went there. God Almighty. Okay, listen. The truck. Tell us about the truck. What happened?
All right. So the truck, I get to work early, so I can load my truck and leave. Nope. This delivery truck decides to pull in without talking to anybody, without asking, just nothing. He just turned right into the fucking compound, just kept on trucking, and then just immediately started to unstrap the material and, you know, do his thing. And I look at him and I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
So
now
he has blocked not just me, everybody, but two other crews from loading their trucks.
So he was the evergreen in that situation.
He held up 15 people.
God Almighty.
So there was that, and then I go to leave.
What's evergreen, by the way? I'm sorry. What's evergreen?
The Suez Canal.
The Suez, yes, the big tanker.
Yeah.
I had to. Thank you. I did read the article.
Okay.
Thank you. Good man.
So
evergreen for everybody. Just saying.
I go to leave, and I pull out, and the transmission's acting weird.
Not going there.
Why are you looking at me?
I turned left. I turned left out of my shop.
As you pull out.
As I'm driving, I turn left out of the shop. Anyway, I feel the transmission's acting kind of weird. The clutch is
Thank
a little
God
weird.
he pulled out. Good.
Yeah, a couple times. And it doesn't want to go into gear. It doesn't want to come out of gear. So I'm like, here we go. Then I get on the highway, and it starts to sound like the gears are grinding when it's in gear.
Gotcha, dude.
I let off the throttle in high gear, in any gear like 7th, 8th, and 9th. And it's just like a rattle. That's like teeth chatter.
So a little the truck itself was like either what falling apart. The engine was about to just explode out, or
there was something wrong with the transmission.
It was a tranny, wasn't it? Damn those! Transmissions. That's what I meant. Transmissions, not transformers or any other trannies.
It's 2021. You do have to be careful when you start to say you blew a tranny.
There is that.
Yeah.
If you blow
I knew where he was going.
If you blow your tranny, make sure that somebody got paid. I'm just saying. And that there was happiness at the end of it all. I wanted happy, an exchange maybe of a receipt for services. Are we still talking about a transmission here?
Yes.
Okay, transmission. That's what we're talking about. Transmission.
I don't think you get a receipt with any other kind of.
Well, you might. There could be corporate. It could be something
incorporated
LLC.
Trannies Incorporated.
Trannies Inc. There could be that.
Be Monsters Inc.
Don't Google that.
Because there may be something to that effect. We are totally the epitome of PC. It's post coitus. Is that what PC means? Post coitus?
No. I think it's
pure cocaine.
There is that.
That's him. I'm just 2 Percocets in. That's all. I swear to God. 2 Percocets. That's all I took. You're just hardcore, aren't you, dude? You're just like hardcore. God, again, the story. You got sidetracked. Rough week, trannies, go.
I wouldn't have put it quite like that, but all right.
No rough week with a tranny, thank God.
So
a tranny.
I love my people. I love you all. I love you. I don't care. I love you all.
Then today, I was supposed to go to a motorcycle show in Charlotte.
Yeah, that got heavily stopped.
Yeah.
Twice, I think. It was like it rained for a while, and then
showers,
then it was like, hey, it's gonna be clear, and then it said, nah, fool ya.
The sun came out for 1 minute.
And then it said, fool ya.
Oh, and my taillight was supposed to arrive yesterday. It still hasn't gotten it.
Oh God.
Yeah, FedEx is kind of screwing things up.
God. Hard weeks. Broken trannies. His tail is not well. I mean, God Almighty. You're just having a rough time. On a positive note, gay marriage is now allowed. So there you go.
How's that allowed?
Does it hurt if you do this?
Yeah.
Anyway, dude. So let me take it off.
Very funny, was it?
Let me take it away from you now. And let's look at Dove Gray over here, or Lonesome Dove Gray. What's going on? Hop along.
He had a good night last night.
Wait a second. Great. He had I want to hear the build up. So, how was your week, Mike?
Oh, the week was good.
The week was good.
It ended with him taking my wife home.
No.
It's that kind of friendship, apparently.
No, get it right. She took me home.
What did I say?
That ended with him taking your wife. Wow. You guys, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love in this threesome. And I'm using that very, very, not the way you guys are thinking at all. But,
let him know that she took me home.
Yeah. So,
she told me.
No, I texted you.
Mike,
didn't get it.
I saw you
didn't get it.
Limping up my driveway, limping up my steps.
Yeah, because I fell, but I don't remember it.
God Almighty, that must have been some good stuff.
Yeah, whiskey.
Yeah.
Little Jamesons, I tell you, or a lot.
Lots.
A lot of Jamesons.
Yeah, there were several devil shots in there.
Jesus.
Double something.
Devil doubles.
Something.
I'll take a double devil of Jamesons. Dude, that's well. Other than that, good week though. Good week.
Yeah, I actually worked some overtime.
Yeah, a little overtime, a little OT.
Yeah.
A little OT, man.
Congratulations. I got 1
dude.
hour of overtime.
I got 6.
So you know where you can, hey Mikey, can you hook a brother up? He's got that big cash flow now, big cash flow. But the only thing is, it's funny. And I mean, for everybody who's hourly or whatnot, every time we always think, oh my God, I made some OT. Yeah, I'd almost rather not make OT.
It depends on if after you pass a certain threshold, it becomes
like the taxing is stupid.
You get raped hard.
Oh my God, it's like literally, why even make OT? I tell people, no OT is good OT for me, because an hour or two, okay, great.
You're right.
6, 7, 8, 10 hours, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get slammed now.
Yeah.
Now it's
I think the breaking point for me is like 6 hours. Anything over that.
So you came right at it.
Yeah. Anytime over that, then
came right at it. You guys caught that? You guys
They probably came right at the same time.
Possibly.
the best.
Yes.
Yeah, after 6 hours, no Vaseline.
Astroglide all in.
And it's Sam. Never mind.
And who's Sam?
No, I was gonna say sandpaper condoms.
Oh yeah, there you go. What he said. Boy, it's
No, no.
it's an interesting show.
He's
I don't know
very good,
if you guys have caught on to it.
On a sawzall.
Hey.
On a what song? He saw. Oh my God! Guys, and the funny thing is, we're only 21 minutes into this, and
Well, we got to get it all in there before you pass out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll wait till after you pass out.
Again, I'm going here with
You got the markers for when he does pass out?
You're going all in right before I pass out. I don't even want to go down any doorways that are open with those statements. I really don't. I'm going to go all in before I pass out. Apparently.
And we're taking donations as to what's going to be written on your face when you pass out.
Yeah.
Put in the comments what you want us to draw all over his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, moron, apparently. So, guys, it's funny.
We'll get you some tears.
I want to say it like this. I like to be always active. I like to be working. I like to be doing stuff. When you get injured, because this is my week.
Difficult.
Obviously, when we were doing the transition of the shop here, that's different. There was a lot that was going on. But when you're injured and you sort of are like 80% of the time sitting on a damn couch watching Netflix, you're like, man, at some point, you're like, I am so ready to get up and go, I don't know, play in the middle of the street or something or other.
Do something.
Dude, a week of this, I have my visit this coming Tuesday with the orthoscopic or orthopedic, whatever the bone doctor is.
Yeah.
Orthoscopic.
Orthopedic
Yeah.
doctor. Yeah.
Yeah. Theocratic guy. The philosopher and I are going to have a discussion on Tuesday, and he's going to tell me I was feeling better. Like I said, I didn't take any medication pain-wise since yesterday afternoon until I banged the crap out.
You mouthed off and somebody grabbed your elbow.
True, dude. Hey, what did you say? But I'm hoping that when I go in, they're going to say, you know what? Let's leave this thing, the splint on. Maybe as opposed to a month, which is what the doctor at the ER had said. I'm hoping that maybe another week or two, just to keep it not as mobile, but.
I like how they got you in a sling that goes around your neck, so that way when that's all healed up, you can go back for your neck problems.
Yeah, oh, dude, exactly. That's right. And it's funny, neck, shoulder, because this thing is bugging the crap out of me. I mean, it truly is it just all starts to build up. And one of the things that you said, immediately go back to
getting it all in.
Well, yeah, there is that, and Astroglide apparently. But no, I mean to begin working out to get some physical therapy in. I agree wholeheartedly with that, dude.
Otherwise, you're gonna look like you have like a.
I hate you shave his beard into a phallic symbol. Well, yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Will, I am working on it. Lord bless it. I tell you what, man. It is just.
Wait a minute, we do have little clippers. We can just put little.
I got.
They shave the stuff.
I was thinking of going.
Put that right in the beard.
You know what do you call those things? Anal beads. I'm gonna put like beads on my beard. Let it all grow. It's like anal bead style. Yeah, well, interpret that again as you will. I'm just saying.
There's no other way to interpret anal beads.
I saw a Viking warrior had his beard, and then he had like beads, and they looked like a chain of.
Those were not anal beads.
Well, they sure should look like that. I tell you what, that's not what he's telling his Viking wife. Honey, trust me, it's insane what the boys are saying about this. Try it. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly. Anyways, this
is going down a weird.
Let's bring it back. Thanks, Will. We appreciate you as always. Look at that. Will just took us there. Adam Collins, there we go, saying hello to my mom also. What's going on, Matt Goose Gossett? Thank you very much for watching. Everybody that's jumping on board. If you guys are already subscribed to the YouTube channel, thank you very, very much. If you haven't, please, Los Tres Maduros on YouTube. Definitely, we appreciate it. There's a little bell. That's the notification thing. Hit that. If you're looking for any of our merchandise, which we have a ton of great stuff, it's going on right now. The website, it is Doña NOLI Cigars company.site. My site is on there real quick. You can go there and get some great stuff. It's a lot of nice things. There's coffee, there's cigars, there is soaps that we put on there. They're done locally. It's a small farm. It's an Amish people. They're very salt of the earth.
Making soap and candles.
Nice.
She's trying to pawn them off on everybody. She just gave me a whole bag full of stuff. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this?
Have a soap party.
Wash
Yeah.
and have lights.
I've got enough soap already. Now she's just dropping off more bags
soap.
of soap. Like,
Here you go. You're not clean enough. You're dirty.
I
Wait,
can
wait,
only
wait.
take so many showers a day before my skin falls off.
Don't you pass by certain roads in Charlotte? You just like drop them off in certain areas of Charlotte.
Oh yeah, scream frag out and chuck them out the window.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because he makes friends like that. Apparently, he just throws like bars of subs and screams out "frag out." Yeah, there you go. Pull paper to throw.
Yeah.
Lord, I can see that happening. Guys, news stuff that's going on in the world right now. I know the hottest topic of debate is the attack on Second Amendment.
Yeah, because of the guy in Colorado.
Correct. Thoughts, ideas. What do you think is going to come down the pipeline?
They're going to try and pass a law, but it won't stand.
I agree with
Yes,
that.
it will.
Okay, wait a second. Now, okay, this is about to get.
Why do you think it'll stand?
Because the Democrats control the Senate.
Doesn't matter. It's going against the Constitution.
That doesn't matter.
It'll end
either.
up in court faster than he can sign it.
Taxes go against the Constitution, but they still did that anyways.
I still say
The
it.
Volstead Act went against the Constitution, but they did that anyways.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, because this is where I'm going with this. And again, you guys who are way smarter than me, and you guys definitely are all smarter than me, check me on this. I always say there is something to the checks and balances of our great country.
Until a few people decide to run them all over, Democrat or Republican. I don't really care.
Well, here's the other thing. There's no checks and balances if you're just writing executive orders on everything.
Yeah, they're gonna get rid of the filibuster, and they're just gonna start jamming stuff through.
Yeah, they don't need to get rid of that thing.
So the idea is they want to eliminate access to fully auto weapons. Is that what's been?
That's been done since the 80s.
You can't.
So
you
what
can't
is it
just buy
they're
an automatic
saying?
weapon.
What are they saying right now that they want to attack? What is the main point of contention? And I'm playing dumb because I want some good dialogue here, and I'll be diving in with you guys and also with them as we go. So what do you think is the main point of contention here? What are they going after when they talk about
assault-style rifles?
Okay, assault. What's an assault-style rifle, Mikey, in your definition? And you guys can jump in on that.
An assault rifle.
Assault. What's an assault?
Him being drunk still.
Oh, he's still drunk. He's been a
I
little
wish.
drinky poo.
I hope I win.
Okay, what's an assault rifle to you?
Something that has a switch on it that could be either automatic or semi-automatic.
Okay.
And most civilian guns, unless you pay a $2,000 tax stamp, you cannot get that weapon.
Okay. But if you got the 2 Gs and you're like, you don't care.
But that's something you have to pay every year.
I go back to
you cannot keep that at your house.
Oh, really? Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you have to have an FFL and you have to own a business.
Hey, is that a new phone?
No.
That's nice, by the way. I don't know.
Shiny
2 years
object
old.
syndrome's kicking in.
That's nice. I just noticed that. Wow, he's got a. Okay. Anyways, so
Shiny.
yeah, big time. It's like a crow. He sees like a shiny thing, like, oh, yeah, shiny. What's an assault weapon to you?
Doesn't exist.
Okay, why?
Because assault is a verb.
I agree. To me,
Alright.
and I know this is gonna sound completely asinine, stupid, and moronic. An assault weapon, by the standards of the definition of that,
More
is
like a
any
club.
weapon that you use to physically, bodily, or any way assault or attack someone. You have to begin the definition really clear to say, okay, well, this weapon, because of the nature of what it can do, because you flip this or that, forward or back, becomes this or that.
The thing that really bugs me is
The this or that?
no.
Okay.
Lawmakers, they know what they're doing when they say it was an AK-57 fully automatic 30 caliber clip, magazine fed belt, fucking whatever. They're trying to scare people that are
Yeah,
uninformed.
they're trigger words.
Yeah, they're trying to scare people that are uninformed. And it sounds, I mean, you put a whole string of words together that sounds kind of creepy and like, well, yeah, I mean, maybe somebody shouldn't have a military grade weapon, which we'll get into that in a second. You know,
And that's why I wanted to say it. I wanted you guys to jump in on this. And again, Adam, if you're still watching, I know Adam is a huge advocate of the Second Amendment, and he's also a really knowledgeable gun person as well.
Yep.
So anybody out there, please feel free to jump in on this one. For example, a hunting rifle. Would you guys consider that to be an assault style weapon? You know,
No.
you want to go hunting with your boy. You guys went to Walmart. You bought two nice hunting rifles. I'm not gonna get into specs, but you know, it's in the house. You and your son go hunting. Is that considered an assault style weapon?
Yes.
It can
Well,
be, yeah.
One of mine can be called.
Well, I like what you said.
It can be considered.
You
that way.
hesitated. Why would it not be?
Because if you define it as a hunting weapon, that takes the fear factor out of
An AR-15. I went hunting with one.
Me
can do
too.
it.
I defined it as this is my hunting weapon.
Mhm.
So is it something as simple as you saying, well, no, wait a second. I use this for duck hunting, and you pull out a modified shotgun that can, you know, squeeze the testes of the duck while he's flying. Whatever. I mean, you know, I don't know. But I mean, you got to think about that. You come out with a weapon that has maybe $15,000-$20,000 worth of mods on it,
Mhm.
and you said, this is my hunting weapon. And you're looking at it like, Jesus Christ, it's like the Terminator just took a crap and there it is.
So, have you ever seen
Squeezing testes? No, not from a flying duck.
Mhm.
Never. Have you?
No.
Okay, so
Have you ever seen a combat shotgun?
I have.
Okay.
Not very similar, if at all, to what I would consider just a standard, I'm going to go skeet shooting shit shotgun. Let's just, again, dumb it down on my end. He's going to specify on his end.
A combat shotgun is more like an AR. It has a pistol grip. It can have a pistol grip on the pump, or it can be semi-automatic.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to talk about one of the most deadly weapons that there can be put in, well, now I'm rethinking about what I'm going to say.
Think about something that's scaled down to the average Joe, and I mean, because you don't want to go too overly military.
Well, not just that, but I don't want to give anybody any ideas.
No. And again, this is a conversation that impinges upon, or actually is about the fact that our Second Amendment right is really right now on the precipice of being either A, taken from us completely, or modified in a way that it might as well be just like, hey, let's get a slingshot, you know, basically.
I'll put it to this way. Everybody's afraid of the AR. You know,
But the
F-16.
AR does not stand for assault rifle.
Right. A lot of people don't know that. But a lot of other politicians that are
They
trying
use
to get,
that verbiage to their advantage.
Right. It's
Here's
a trigger word.
What does it stand for, Mikey?
Oh, crap. It's the name of the company that first made it, and I can't remember what it is.
Armalite rifle.
There you go.
Armalite.
Armalite rifle.
Yeah, I
Again,
didn't remember.
AK-47. AK, I think, is Kalashnikov, which is named after the Russian general who created that. So again, a lot of the weapons, Remington, named after the Remington, whatever. So here's the interesting thing. When we hear AR, assault rifle, I go, whoa, wait a second. Where does it say assault rifle 15?
Listen to this.
It's not the same thing.
It's like, where does it say that?
Here's how ill-informed people are. And what's worse than that is they'll go on the internet and try to give other people advice.
Mm-hmm.
So even this show right now, research everything we're saying.
I don't
Do
know.
your own research.
And I will always say this. I will play the devil's advocate dummy to the knowledge base that these guys bring to the table, because in this case, they are far more. So it's like, I want them to explain it to me like I am the ultimate American moron. Mm-hmm. And if I can get it, you can get it too. But in the meantime, it's like that. Research everything, question everything, and don't necessarily, go by whatever we say. I'm a guy wearing a freaking hula shirt because nobody got the memo.
You forgot to send it out.
This is very true. Continue.
But
high capacity magazines are a target for the left.
John
Stogie. Good point.
But
because what was it? The governor of New York famously quoted that nobody needs 10 bullets to kill a deer.
What governor of New York is that?
I mean, mayor of New York.
What mayor is that?
Cuomo.
Cuomo, good man. God, I thought he was the governor. Governor.
I mean, he could be. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a
He's a moron
Cuomo.
either way.
He's such a role model for. I drink to that.
He
He's
actually
a role model.
He actually wrote his own book praising himself.
I know, and you want to laugh, and I hate to say this. I picked it up for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And
Did you read it?
Hell no! It's sitting around here somewhere for the sake of argument to say,
Is it
this,
propping up a table leg somewhere?
It's funny you said that. I believe there is some crap on top of it. I swear, I don't even. It's somewhere, but there's like something on top of it to balance things out.
Anyway,
that's the only thing that's good for.
Back to the point. Everybody's afraid of the AR because it's black. It doesn't look.
It looks
like
menacing.
Yeah. That I can find 4 other rifles that fire the same projectile in different forms. Mm-hmm. So why is that bullet that has the same mass, same muzzle velocity, same range, same impact velocity, same ballistics on impact, any different than a bolt action rifle? Because that looks like a standard hunting gun.
There's only 2 people that use bolt action rifles: hunters and snipers.
There you go.
I happen to be both.
And interesting enough,
I'm just saying, but most people think of bolt action rifles as hunting
New
rifles.
Year's Eve, the story that I was telling you guys. Seamus, I have he told me be careful because I was able to acquire. I got I got it for home protection, and I'm gonna
revolver.
I got a revolver. It's a 357 Magnum. And the funny thing is, my neighbor, he's got something that's a little bit more auto, a little bit more menacing looking.
It's a 22 caliber AR.
But the funny thing is hilarious, man. I'm outside. I took it aimed down at the ground.
In a safe direction.
I think I was maybe aiming 30 feet straight down into the ground. One shot, you clearly heard this for blocks around. The displacement of sound and air that hits you. It's like a cannon in and of itself. And I thought to myself, you know what? He came out then later and he was like, pra, 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 pra. And I'm like, what the? And I said, if I shoot
sounds like popcorn
inside my house, aim to my right, that bullet will go through all 3 houses, and his will probably, not even penetrate the first wall.
So I want to go through the wall. I just want to go through a second.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Depending on if you use a wood stud or not.
So to me, if somebody says which one is the more dangerous of the 2, one, I believe because of my skill sets, the revolver will be more dangerous in my hands.
No. The most dangerous part of a weapon is the person holding it.
That I agree with that.
That is the most dangerous part of a weapon.
The one that he has, to me, I've seen him with it. I don't think he's got enough skills, bless him or not, to understand what he's got and to utilize it to the best of its capabilities. I go 100% to what you said. The more training a person has for safety and using of a weapon, that's the best thing you can offer to someone out there. Hey, man, I am well trained. I am well versed in all the safety aspects of this weapon, so nobody gets hurt, and it's going to be used in the right way, quote unquote, whether you're at a range or whether you're, just again hunting or whatnot. But even when it's something like New Year's Eve, don't aim up because you're a moron. This is
what is the law? What goes up must come down.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a Haji in the middle of the Sahara. What's going on, Walter? It's a pleasure to have you here.
So while we're talking about safety, let's talk about the weapon safety rules. Treat, never, keep, always. Treat every weapon as if it were loaded.
Correct.
Never point a weapon at anything you do not intend to shoot.
Never.
Right.
Keep your fingers straightened off the trigger until you're ready to fire, and keep the weapon on safe until you intend to fire. Know your target and what lies beyond.
Yeah. I mean, it's
not that hard.
And what he said, it's very militarized. It's very training manual, which is fine. The dumbed down way is take the weapon, finger off. If you're not ready, at no point should that weapon come up and aim. You're not drawing a beat. When you're ready, if you're hunting, if you're at a range, obviously the parameters are a little bit easier, a little bit better. But even that, safety should be on until you're ready to lock and load. And keep it simple, folks.
Here's a story. One of our friends,
Here's the story.
Yeah.
Of a man named. Okay, sorry.
I can't remember, but he used to. He's Rogelio's friend. I can't remember his name, but glasses, beard. He's Hispanic.
Latino.
Or what? Yeah.
Can we go with that? He's Latino.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
He
more. It's a
speaks
little bit more
Spanish.
PC. Will it's PC? Latino.
He speaks Spanish.
Latino-esque.
Yeah. He was at a gun shop, and he was just looking around, and this lady was there as well.
Yeah.
And she was working with one of the people that was working at the gun shop, and she's looking at this pistol, and he's got his pistol on him, and she's like, oh, okay, that's nice, and she turns and aims it right at him.
I mean, again,
no,
dude.
Gander,
Sights aligned right towards
Gander
him.
Mountain. I went there one time.
Never pointed towards anybody.
The gentleman handed it to me. Grip first, aim down. I took it. Grip first, aim down. Again, at all times, there was no bullets. There was nothing. It was safe.
Matter.
But that I was gonna say, the concept is, why on God's green earth are you gonna do? Hey, this is a great gun. I love it. You're like, whoa, because someone that may be 30 feet away, packing heat, may see you do that, and in their safety-oriented mind of like, oh my God, we're being assaulted, he might draw a bead on you and you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Just begin with that concept. Or security in the store might see that. They might take that, hey, someone's attacking us.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of weird stuff happen just on the simple aspect that keep the damn thing unready until you need to be ready. How's that? What's going on, Living Large Chicago? What's up, man? Oh, dude, man, look at that. A little bit broken here, man. I'm a little bit brokenhearted, but we're still doing it. All the best to you, man. Today we just, after explaining how good and not so good our week has been, we dove into Second Amendment and what's going on.
Any new law that they pass is only going to affect law-abiding citizens, not criminals.
Yeah,
Which most law-abiding citizens, they keep their guns in a safe place.
And here's where I'm going with this. A crook is a crook is a crook. Mm-hmm. You are not going to be able to keep a gun away from a crook if that's what he's going for.
Right.
There's a black market.
Underground
there's a lot of stuff that's free-flowing out there. At the end of the day, shoot.
Here's the other thing about, I know everybody knows about the thing in Chicago, or I mean, Colorado.
Yep.
The person who did the shooting got the gun 10 days ahead of time. Nobody says where he got the gun from.
Yep.
He had a history of violence in school. Probably wouldn't have passed a background check.
Yep.
Everybody's got background checks.
It's a little loopy.
And so they're not telling you the whole story.
Yeah, and again, media.
Exactly.
And what is Colorado?
It's a nutsack state.
Heavily liberal.
Yep.
A lot of restrictions.
They legalized pot to make a bunch of money.
Which
there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Even on that side, they're taking that out. But for example, let's not look at Colorado. I see that Seattle, Oregon, California, that western side of the U.S. I mean, dude, I'm expecting it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna go ape shit at some point somewhere down the western seaboard, and it will.
Yeah,
I guarantee you that it will. And then you're gonna look and say, well, predominantly uber liberal area of the U.S. This is where it happened. Why don't you guys in your state handle it as opposed to trying to push it into the federal side of things? But they're not.
No,
they're not going to.
Historically, every Democratic president, or they try and push gun laws. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Historically, it's always been that way. And a lot of people don't know that they actually had an assault weapons ban for years. Mm-hmm. It ended in like 84, I want to say.
Good year, by the way. Good year.
I think that's when it ended.
Madonna was doing really well in that year. Madonna, Cyndi Lauper. I'm just saying, good year for that. No. Nothing to do with that, is it?
No.
Nothing. But sorry, I did my plug, Madonna. I'm sorry.
But Congress essentially let the ban run
Going
out.
back to it real quick. Vogue came out in 84. Did you know that Vogue? No, still nothing to do with it? Nothing at all? I have to. Every now and then. Madonna. I got to plug Madonna. Go ahead, continue. No voguing.
You plugging Madonna.
Well, someone has to. I'm sure she's been plugged.
Might want to visit a doctor. Get that down.
Yeah, she's been plugged way too many times.
There ain't nothing wrong down there. There's something wrong up here because you're plugging Madonna.
What's going on, Donovan? Thank you for watching. Someone's always plugging Madonna. That's what I say.
Yeah, but They let the assault weapons ban run out. They didn't. Congress had a chance to renew it. They didn't.
Why would they have to renew it?
Because it was set for a certain amount of time, and they could have voted back to if I remember correctly. I could be wrong.
I didn't read anything about it.
I mean, it happened.
You were just a wee young lad.
It happened in like 70s and 80s, I think.
Were you born then in 84? No. You were just
But my car was.
You were a dream. You were a dream in your parents' eyes.
Something anyway.
Something. So I go back
now
to
they're
it.
trying to do the same thing again.
I think wording is huge. I think
Oh, hell yeah.
social media is huge.
I think the bills are thousands of pages long.
It's funny. When it came down to, and I'm gonna just go back to cigars for a second. When the FDA started this attack, if you will, I'm gonna simplify it, attack against or to unify cigars as the same thing as cigarettes. It was a couple of hundred pages in 2007,
and it was a big money grab. They were looking for money.
When it wrapped up, sometime in the past year or two, actually last year was when it finally got to a head, and there was some positive things that happened. It was like almost like 1,800 pages, dude. They just kept adding crap and crap and crap.
That's because every person's desk it comes across, like you, me, and Mike are senators, whatever. Like, here's this bill.
I want to be liberal. I want to be a liberal guy.
You go right ahead, man.
I'm gonna be the liberal guy.
We want to ban high capacity magazines because civilians don't need 30 rounds to kill a deer. Goes to Duncan.
Goes to Duncan. I'll agree with you, but I need a little bit of pork fat in there, and by that,
I need a tunnel.
And I need in my state, I need some infrastructure money. You know, for my buddy Bubba, who's building a tunnel. There you go. And then
so he puts a page in there. You know,
more like about 100.
Yeah, money for a tunnel.
Yeah,
it goes to Mike.
Mike, what would you add?
A bridge.
Mike needs a bridge because his buddies in Texas, by the way, Texas, need a bridge. And he says, I'm gonna also, and so he goes round circuit.
Yep.
2 months later, you get a 1,000-page bill with a bunch of
and not a good read. Not a good read.
Stimulus package that they just passed. It was
Raising
over 1,000 pages,
and then
only 9% of that went to help the people.
Well, here's the thing about it. Then they said, well, you have X amount of time to read this if you want to read it, and
nobody does.
It's like,
there's not enough time.
Who the hell's gonna read? Like, it's like saying, also, hey, here is 3 different versions of the Bible. Each is like 800 pages. I need a report by tomorrow on all 3. You're like, what?
No, not happening.
So it's like you're like, okay, well, I'm screwed then.
Yeah.
Not even Cliff Notes can give you that. So.
I might go shoot my 308 tomorrow.
I think you should.
I love my 308.
Get out there. Get out there.
My Ruger American fires a 308 caliber bullet that the bullet at 1,000 yards.
I loved him, by the way. He's a great actor. I think he passed away. Rutger Hauer. Is that what you're talking about?
No, Ruger.
Oh, Ruger. Not to be confused with the great actor Rutger Hauer.
Anyway, the 308. The
The
308 round will hit you at 1,000 yards with the same energy, the same pounds per square inch as your 357 at point blank.
Rutger Hauer will hit you at 1,000 yards or feet with the same bad acting as he would right in front of you. Horrible acting across the board. Horrible.
Yeah.
Same bad acting. Doesn't matter. See, same thing. No, at all.
No,
not even
close.
I love
different
bolt guns. I love bolt guns because there's something a little bit. It's like driving a manual car. You're actually feel the car more.
You're engaged.
Yeah.
You're one with it.
It's intimate.
Okay, and on that happy note, again, you and Astroglide over there. So you're saying it'll pass. No, you're not saying. Okay, you're saying it's not gonna pass.
I don't think it'll pass. Even if it does get signed.
Even if we're democratically heavy.
The second they're
gonna pack the courts.
There's going to be so many lawsuits against it. It's never going to stand a chance.
The moment that goes to the judicial side, I think that's where it's going to get bogged down like a beast.
Oh, it's going to get destroyed.
I mean, literally. What do you think will happen? Seamus Tolle.
I think there's not enough people that are genuine in the government nowadays. No. There are a few. But
there's too many lifers
on both sides.
You just drank the coffee on that one today, didn't you?
What?
You drank the coffee on that today? I mean, listen, man, take it from I was a diehard rep for all my life. And I'll tell you what, man, y'all need to get this shit together on the Republican side. I mean, you seriously need to get your shit together on the Republican side. I mean, Democrats too, but both of y'all. And the thing is that they're all in bed together, dude. It's
Yeah,
all about
that's
taking
what I'm
our
saying.
money.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're
It's
not
all about taking our money.
They're not about the American people anymore. They're about getting reelected.
Okay,
Yeah.
are you
That's
ready
one of
for
the-
this?
That's one of the first things they talk about
To do nothing.
when you get into orientation.
So my mom, I've been tracking her stimulus thing to her, right?
Mhm.
So, and I said, there's got to be some information about what's going on between Social Security, IRS, and I found a little article. I'm going to backtrack it. I'm actually posted. IRS blames the Social Security office for not filing all the documentation for the elderly who do not need to file taxes on time with them. And then Social Security says, no, that the documentation was not provided on time for them to do that.
That sounds like a you problem, government.
I'm like, dude, 2 government agencies. Oh, it's not my fault. That's his fault. No, it's not my fault. It's his fault.
Listen to this.
Oh my God.
Jesse Ventura was the governor or
governor.
Yeah,
governor of Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I watched
Minnesota.
I watched a speech that he gave about. He wrote a book. And he's promoting.
I love him, but he's a little loopy.
He is.
I'm just saying.
But listen to this. The reason why he decided to run for governor was he saw that the government at one quarter had an excess in funds for the state that came from taxes. So they spent it.
Yeah.
He said, no, that's the people's money. That needs to go back to the people in their income taxes and their
So what they do is when they have an excess, they want to spend it on every other imaginable bullshit within the government so they can keep on lining their pockets, as opposed to saying to the people, hey, we had an excess of 3 million. We're gonna shoot you back a little something, or we're gonna say this is gonna go back to social class people in low income neighborhoods, whatever. I agree wholeheartedly with that, because a lot of times you hear, well, we're gonna have an excess in the budget this year. Where do you spend that? What did you spend that? Like right now? I'm like, what do you need to spend it? What do you need to spend it on?
The military does it too. It pisses me off.
Well, the perfect example of that.
The military buys $300 hammers and nails.
No, they don't.
10,000.
They buy $20 hammers.
And $10,000 nails.
And that money goes somewhere else. But I've been to ranges where they were like, we've got too much ammo. What are we gonna do? We can't send it back because we already checked it out and we already signed for it. Their reasoning was it could be tampered with, and they don't want that ammunition going to theater and malfunctioning in a weapon.
Yeah,
I get that.
Right.
However, if that crate hasn't even been opened yet, how is it going to be tampered? So what we do for
but I agree with what Jesse said.
Is we load up belt-fed machine guns and we
have
just
fun.
Go to town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, might as well waste it here and just I agree with what Jesse said. I also gotta always take what he says with a grain of salt, because Jesse and
just that part.
His
right
alien
there,
abduction stories are a little bit on the loopy side.
I'm not saying he's 100% accurate 100% of the time, but that one story right there.
No, it makes perfect sense, because I've seen that elsewhere. I mean, it
happens all the damn time.
Companies actually took that from the government.
Yeah.
A company said, well, at the end of the year, we have excess money. Okay, have you guys thought about maybe putting that back to your loyal employees and say, hey guys, instead of maybe
a pension fund or something,
instead of having $1,000 bonus for Christmas this year, you know what? We had a surplus. We're gonna go ahead and say, hey, this money, if you have a child which is college age and in college, we're gonna give you X amount towards that. If you have an elderly person in what, if the company also interacts on that level with their loyal employees, those employees are gonna die for that company. They will not go anywhere. But no, hey, we have an excess of $20 million in the bank. Well, the CEO and all those top guys
needs a new Ferrari.
We need something,
Need a new jet.
And again, and I'm the guy who believes that if you're the CEO, you've got to make the money that you're worth, and I get that. I understand
that. To that point, the reason, like everybody's like, tax the rich. All right, there's only a small percentage of people that have inherited their wealth. And
if you tax, and this is true, I'm trying to remember who the hell said this. Brilliant dude. If you tax 80% of the rich, the 1%ers, 80%, even 90% of all their income, you would still not have nowhere near enough to balance out the debt that we have in this country.
Not
just that, but
at all.
All that money you took from them.
Mike Bellotti, the owner of MLB Cigars, who also was a Wall Street brilliant stock analyst and financial guy. I saw that one time. He was giving a great explanation on people have this illusion that if you tax the uber wealthy heavily, that'll answer all the problems. It doesn't at all.
Because that not only will you not have enough money, but that money you take from them is going to filter back down to us because they got to bring their profits back up, so they can charge us more.
The
price of gas goes up, the price of milk goes up.
Well, again, we're going back to I think we talked about this not too long ago. I think on the books it's April or sometime this the next few months. The minimum wage goes up.
That was in the bill.
So
no.
They didn't put that in the bill.
They did not put that in the stimulus bill.
So
it did not happen.
Okay, so but it's something that's
because
a target.
Nobody wanted it.
But it's a target.
That's what they want.
It may come out in a future bill, but it just did not get put in this one.
Okay, well then here's the thing.
The fact that companies are doing it on their own, like Walmart,
that's one.
That's
wonderful. God bless them.
Thing.
Yeah, God bless them. Well, then on that regards, then I can shut the hell up and not say nothing. But if they did go that route, let's play the gambit here. If they did do that, it's not all of a sudden, oh my God, everything is great. Well, it may not happen overnight, but things will begin to gradually match that increase in extra spendable money.
Yep.
They're not going to say it's $15, but now price of gas is still going to be $2. No, it's not. I mean, what was it? I paid $2.69 the other day.
Yeah, that's what it's hovering right around there right now.
Holy Moses! And that's only been in the past couple of months.
Hey, guess what?
Since
hurricane season is
here. Yes, exciting times are ahead.
When hurricane season hits, it's going to be back to $2 again.
Roberto, there we go. James Kirk, el capitán de la nave interplanetaria, the USS Enterprise, parked on standby always to take us to safety right outside the waters of Puerto Rico. It's always right there. I don't know how many people can fit in there.
We just got to get to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I don't know how many people can. Just like Greenland, that movie, you got to get to Greenland.
No, okay.
So how does that work out? Because I didn't see the movie, and I'm not going to even remotely dedicate time.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
With the guy from Sparta.
Graceland.
No, Greenland.
Is it Greenland?
It's an action-adventure movie.
No.
Let's just change gears for fun and shits and giggles before we wrap up. What's his name? Russell Crowe? Russell Crowe?
No, he was not. Was he in? I don't know.
Who's the guy that played the 300?
The Scottish dude. Yeah.
The 300. Okay, well, that guy, apparently it's, what was it? Some, again, Armageddon type situation. The only way to survive is the deep underground bunker that was created in Greenland. Now, he's in America. He's got to get to Greenland.
Okay.
What? I mean, the insanity of that. I mean, it reminded me of the movie 2012 where the guy had to hop on an airplane.
I was just going to mention that. If I ever have kids, I'm going to make them watch that and convince them it was a documentary and I lived through it.
Yeah. So what's going on, Michael Carter, watching on Twitch, my main man. So stupid movie. I think it's what do you call a meteor shower thing or whatever that it's ends up being like a global humanity wiping out event. But they said the only
is it asteroid?
Yeah, it's called Greenland. It's actually
no, but the other movie about
that was the one with Armageddon. Armageddon was with Bruce Willis, and the other one was 2012.
Armageddon, they had to split the meteor
so they would bypass.
So it would go on either side of the world.
Remember the movie Dante's Peak?
Yeah, with Bruce Bronson,
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
That was a good movie.
By the way, if you guys are fans, because we're now doing movies, he just got picked for the part of in the DC Comics. They have in Marvel is Doctor Strange. So in the DC Comics, there's a guy that wears the golden helmet. He's like their Sorcerer Supreme type guy. So he's gonna be in the movie with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Black Adam. So he's gonna be the magician, who is the DC Universe's version of the Sorcerer Supreme.
Rogue?
No. It's God, I'm trying to remember what the hell the name of that. So again, it's their version of that.
Hold on, Carrie.
What's going on, Carrie, the main man himself? Hey, Carrie, you're a big comic book fan. In the DC universe,
nerds.
Well, we are nerds. Who is the guy who wears that golden helmet? That is like
Mysterio?
No. He's the version
Cobra?
of like their magician.
The stick.
Yeah, the Damnation Alley with Jen Michael Vincent about after the nuclear war happened. See Damnation Alley. That's not bad. That's not bad. Grant Eagle. What's going on, Grant? Look at this, man. Look at this. It's not easy, brother. Grant's also a great supporter. But it's Doctor something or other as well. It's like some other, but anyways, so this guy, Pierce Brosnan, got picked to play that role in the upcoming movie Black Adam. Omega Man with Charleston Heston. That's a while ago, man.
Yeah.
That's a while ago. Good old. You will get my gun from my cold dead hands.
Yeah, when he was the head of the NRA.
Mr. President of the NRA. Yeah.
Judge Dredd was a great movie.
Yeah, with Sylvester
The
Stallone.
original. Yeah.
Original.
And Demolition Man.
Demolition Man was good too.
You know, I saw the other Dredd
The
movie.
remake. Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily bad.
Yeah.
I just definitely the Judge Dredd that Sylvester Stallone portrayed was that classic.
Yeah, you can't beat
Judge Dredd, dude. It was just classic.
Yeah.
Me and a very good friend of mine, Marine that I served with in California, we used to go to the movies.
29 pounds, baby.
Yeah. We used to go to the movies on the weekends, and what was really cool was we got a lot of the new movies that came out. They went to our movie theater before they went to like everywhere.
Gerard Butler. I knew that was a moron. That moron.
Yeah. But I saw Judge Dredd before it hit theaters in our movie theater on base. It was pretty awesome.
That's cool.
By the way, I did see Olympus Has Fallen, and the two movies that he did.
I didn't see London Has Fallen, but I did see Olympus Has Fallen.
I love that one, and I'll tell you what, those create some really interesting scenarios if anything happens at the White House.
Yep.
I think the second one was that he did also that with
Buckingham Palace.
No. It's he did the one that apparently they killed the attack on the president.
Shooter.
No, Angel Has Fallen or
Angel Has Fallen. Yeah.
Something like that. That was really good because that's the one that it's a company that does private security work. So they were looking to get a contract under the new administration or under the president's administration, and to do that,
they don't farm.
They had to show out that the president could be a victim. He was vulnerable. But those two movies were really good. As a matter of fact, I love them in that. But the Greenland movie, I can't imagine that. You're not gonna if it's like a world-ending freaking meteor.
No,
it's world-ending. That's what it means. World-ending.
Hug your loved ones and kiss your ass goodbye.
That's it, dude.
If you want to see a good show, it's not a movie, but it's a good show.
It's a good show.
To get a little bit more insight.
Powerpuff Girls.
No.
Okay.
A little bit more.
By the way, I looked it up.
That was a cartoon.
Looked them up, and I could binge watch that shit now.
Oh,
it's insane. Those three little girls.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
Sugar and spice and everything nice and something or other. And I like the green one. The green one was like the little bit of the tough, angry one always. I liked her. It's reminding me of you, I think.
You
always angry and tough and like upset about some shit.
You also might like Kim Possible.
No, I draw the line right there. I know what you're talking about. She had a talking weeble or whatever that thing.
No, that's a Phineas and Ferb.
I don't know. Anyways, I Kim Possible my ass. Anyway, go ahead.
A good show to watch to get a little bit more insight on the presidency. Cars and Coffee with Jerry Seinfeld interviews President Barack Obama, and he takes him for a ride.
Really?
Yeah, in a Corvette.
I love, by the way, I do like that show.
It's on YouTube. You can look it up on YouTube. It's Cars and Coffee, and look up the President.
Yeah,
Obama.
he brings up a lot of good people in there and stuff like that. I'm actually a fan of Seinfeld. So when he started doing that, I loved it.
Me and my dad used to watch Seinfeld.
Are those his cars that he uses? Because he's got a huge
I don't know.
No, he's a big
collection.
Porsche fan. He's a big Porsche fan.
Okay.
They might be some.
It's Leno that has
Leno
that
has
insane
everything
collection.
He never spent a dime of his money that he made on stand-up.
Nope.
Really? So he started putting all that into cars. There you go.
No, he didn't spend it at all.
No, it's in the back somewhere.
Oh Lord bless it.
All that
it's
all
somewhere.
the stuff that he bought his cars with, that was from like the Tonight Show and other odd jobs that he did.
Holy shit, man.
Just like Rob Gronkowski did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
He has never spent a paycheck from the NFL. All of the money he's spent was from endorsements.
That's awesome.
He's never touched a paycheck. It's just sitting in a bank somewhere.
But yeah, in the late '90s when Seinfeld still had new episodes coming out, me and my dad used to watch it like Wednesday or Thursday nights
Yeah, I like. I've always
You
liked
can still
Seinfeld,
watch- you
man.
can still
I've
watch
always
it on-
liked
Right, they're
Seinfeld.
doing reruns now, but these episodes
Oh
are
yeah, I
still.
remember that. I remember when they first came out.
Barry Jackson now. Prices are crazy. You should be.
Oh, the auto auctions. Barry
Yeah.
Jackson's.
That's the one that they bring those really insane cars, and
Mhm.
they're like going for like millions of
Yep.
buku dollars.
You know what's crazy,
Crazy,
is
dude.
some cars that are 100% original. How would
Gold
you know?
helmet. He's got this. Again, he's predominantly gold colored cape. So he's playing like. Again, he brought it up.
Mm.
He just got the role. Pierce Brosnan.
What color is this suit?
It's like
blue or gray?
it's like golden blue or something or other. He's a good guy. He is the
It's not
the
Cobra
version.
Commander?
No, it's not Cobra Commander. He is the
Play 20
version.
questions.
of
Good
the-
guy or bad guy?
He's the version of the
Man or
DC
woman?
universe of Doctor Strange. So he's like their Sorcerer Supreme or something or other.
Mhm.
But again, he's in the DC universe. I just like it because I think that they're taking. I'm a fan of comics, and just to sidetrack real quick, I think that they got finally a great guy. They've been tossing back and forth as to who's going to play Black Adam.
Mm.
I think Dwayne The Rock Johnson physically is perfect for that role. He's an anti-hero. He's a dark bad guy that
Sort of
does
like
some
Batman.
good.
He did a really good job. In the
He's
movie,
more of
too.
he's more of a villain that sometimes
Okay.
plays good, you
I
know.
got you.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I liked it for that role. There's a huge debate right now whether they're going to do the third part to the Justice League,
Mm.
which is when they fight Darkseid, who is like the Lord of Apocalypse, because they left that hanging. I mean, there's another movie that is supposed to be done by the same guy, Zack Snyder, who I think created the last one because of his, everybody loves him. He went down the right path with it. Dr. Fate, that's it right there, Dr. Fate.
Hey.
I know it was a doctor or something.
10 points to Michael Carter for getting
Michael
it right.
Carter, look at that, man. Awesome. But and Carrie, where did I go? Well, Carrie had it first.
Yeah.
Carrie had it first. Ah, look at that. But
5 points to each.
yeah, you got 5 points each. But I like that if they do that, man, that's in my opinion gonna trump any Avengers right now. Right now, again,
Well, they're not
Didn't
doing
most
any
of
more
them die
Avengers
in
movies.
Infinity Stone or
Yeah,
whatever?
Infinity War.
yeah.
Most of
Well,
them died.
they come back because in the second one when it's Iron Man who dies. At the end because he brings them all back and stuff like that. But I like the concept that the DC Universe movies are a little bit grittier, a little bit darker, a little bit
Let me
more
tell you
like
something. Scarlett Johansson.
bloody.
Scarlett Johansson.
I love
Hmm.
Gal Gadot.
Hmm.
I'll see your Scarlett Johansson, and I'll take Gal
Wonder
Gadot.
Woman.
Black Widow.
Oh, dude! I mean, she's
Black Widow.
Israeli Mossad for real. She was Mossad trained. I mean,
Well,
come on.
Wait a minute. She's Israeli. They all have to go
Ye-
through
yeah,
military training.
But she did a little bit of that Mossad, secret beat the crap out of you shit training. I mean, it's like, but again, stunning woman. She's a little taller, and there's something to me about a taller lady.
Amazon, you like
Oh,
Amazonian?
Mystique.
dude, stunning, dude.
Mystique.
Mystique
Mystique
was
can be whoever you want.
Yeah.
This is very true.
Well, anybody can be whoever you want as long as the
Let's
lights
see
are up.
here. Confidence is not high with the next wave. Yeah, I've been seeing that because I think that there's a huge move towards the Disney Plus. They're having a huge
Yep.
success with
More family.
well, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is going apeshit. People are saying that it's like really amazing.
Well, they got rid of Dr. Seuss, so they got to.
Wanda and the Vision, tremendous acclaim. So there might be a big push to put them as opposed to movies, more like
Disney Plus is
series.
Monopoly. We need to break them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love I see Gal Gadot over Scarlett. I like Scarlett Johansson. She's gorgeous. But dude, Gal Gadot, there's something about that woman.
The red
Tall,
hair.
elegant,
The red
stunning.
hair does it for me.
It's okay, man. I'm down with you, bro. I feel
Alex-
you.
Alex
I feel
got
you.
red
Not a
hair.
lot, but I feel you.
What
One
were you going to
division.
say, Mike?
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Mike?
I
What
agree
were
with
you
him.
I'm feeling him
No,
up.
not that.
Oh,
that
not
part.
feeling. No, not that part. Although
No.
I'm just saying, if you want to film
No,
that,
I like red hair. What do you want?
Mhm.
red hair.
Mhm.
Okay. Everybody,
Calm your panties.
I'm telling you, listen, I think we're there, so I think it's been fun. It's been exciting. Let me see. Yeah, we're there.
Mhm.
We're way past there. First and foremost, I just want to say to everybody who's been with us, thank you, everybody. Getting ready to sell Carol Shelby Super Snake Cobra car. Last time it sold was five $5 million for a
Yep.
car. Oh my God.
Give you $20.
That's insane. That's insane. Look, Falcon and the Winter Soldier are solid so far. I know Kerr is my go-to guy when it comes to like these things because he is a dieharder on that. Hey, listen, guys, thank you everybody for jumping on board. We went over, but we had some fun. We talked about good week, bad week. We talked about me banging this damn thing. We went into the Second Amendment. We had some fun with that. We've done movies, the world ending, and don't watch those because they're tragic from what I hear. And then
another good movie before we go is Knowing.
You know what? One of the few what's his name movies.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage movies that I like.
What? Face Off?
No, one of the
Face
few.
Off was
One
a
of the
good one.
few.
I
I'm
like
saying
that
I
one.
like some of his stuff. You're right. Great movie. The ending was insanely awesome. They was like they were bringing the children to be next wave elsewhere and save them like an arc. And then they just sit there and the world ends with fire from the solar flares, which that doesn't happen. No, not the way you think it would. Not quite like that.
We'll have a talk after this.
Yeah.
Another day we'll talk about CMEs. If you don't know what they are, look them up. That's your homework.
I'm gonna Google them right now.
CMEs. This is Mike the Man. You got anything for them, Mike?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay, so he's on his way to experiment on aliens. Seamus, 1-2 punch. Tully, anything for them?
Train hard, train often. Do your own research.
Train hard, not to be confused with trannies that are hard. Completely different, right?
Well, yeah, the outside's metal.
And on my end, God bless you all. Thank you, everybody. I hope you guys had a good time. We'll see you guys this coming Wednesday. I know I promised the fine young man, Kyle Houston. I know his schedule is supremely busy. He's got 2 businesses. He does radio shows. So, again, we're trying to see if we can get him on board. He is really one of the local sort of celebrity guys.
Good dude.
Love him dearly. He drives a Tesla. Not going to hold that against him.
Oh, we're going to bring that up when we talk about
Oh, I'm definitely going to bring it up. Y'all, God bless. Thank you very much. And take care. Be safe. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday together. Me on Monday, Lonesome Dove Gray.
Yeah.
Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.